What's up, everyone? Tech85 here, and welcome to my Almería career mode for FIFA 21. Now, I did do a career mode with this team on FIFA 20, and this is one of the several Spanish clubs that I have a soft spot for. Others include Alaves, Zaragoza, Real Oviedo, Celta Vigo, Villarreal, Valencia. There's a whole bunch of Spanish teams I have a soft spot for. But especially since at the time of recording this, I am recording this on October 7th right now. But you guys will be seeing this much later. But this team is back in LaLiga after a several-year absence. I believe the last time they were in LaLiga was in the 2013-14 season. So I figured, you know what? Might as well do a career mode on this team. And this team really isn't all that old. To give you an idea, I'm actually older than this team. This team was actually founded in 1989. Of course, I was born in 1985. But yeah, I happen to be recording this on the 1-year anniversary of Newcastle United's takeover by Amanda Stavely, Jamie Rubin, Merdad Godosi, and all of them. But I don't want to make this about Newcastle, although you can see I am going to be playing against Newcastle in the preseason tournament. But anyway, before I continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, let's meet our manager. You can see she's holding up the kit. And her name is Julia Iglesias, as you can see up in the top left. And you can also see here that we have also done a financial takeover. I will show you guys how much we have in the piggy bank. But yeah, which I'm going to show you guys right now how much we have in transfer budget. I decided to give us an additional 200 million in on top of the 10.85 that we start off with without a financial takeover. But I'm going to adjust this to an even 200 million with a 335,000 wage budget. And I do plan on spending every single penny, well, no, it wouldn't be penny, but every single euro of this budget, because I'm just going to show you guys this team here real quick, which I'm going to tell you guys right now. This team is going to be a mixture of past and present Almería players. So without further ado, let's take a look at this team. And you can see, we got some high-rated players here. Suso, believe it or not, used to play for this team. Thomas Partey used to play for this team. Pacheco, the former Alaves goalkeeper, now plays for them in real life. He is one of the highest-rated players at 82. Estupiñán, I believe he plays for Villarreal, if I'm not mistaken, but he did used to play for Almería. Centellas is a current player of the team. Rodrigo Eli, the captain of the squad, is the another current player, another former Alaves player. Leo Baptistao, I believe he used to play for Espanyol, but he is their starting striker in real life. Robertone, which I am going to convert him to center attacking mid. He is also a member of the team in real life, as is Malero and Mbarba. You take a look at the bench here. I believe Fernando is still a member of this team in real life. De La Hoz is the captain in real life. I really don't want to get rid of him if I don't have to. Portillo is also a real life member of the team, as is Apia. And Darwin Nunez actually had a loan spell with Almeria when he was a player for Benfica, of course. Now he's playing for Liverpool. But I do want Darwin Nunez to be the main guy in this career mode ultimately. Take a look at the bench here real quick. Well, should I say the reserves? Good to see Men's here, the reserve right back, plays for them in real life, as is Albilal Torre. Which, as you guys will see, he does have great potential. So I'll probably end up putting him out on loan. Take a look at the squad hub real quick. We do have one player out on loan at Celta Vigo, Dragan Rosic, the Serbian goalkeeper. Harold Lario, I'm going to go ahead and add him to the transfer list. Fernando, I'm probably going to go ahead and use him as a swap deal to get another backup goalkeeper. Pacheco will be the main guy. I do expect him to get at least 83, 84, maybe even an 85. Centella is showing great potential. I do want him eventually to be the starting left back. He is only 20 years of age, so I do want to make sure I get him some game time. And I just gotta say, I love those kits that Almería have, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this career mode. And their away kits are pretty snazzy as well. Jonathan, I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the loan list. Estupinian, 22 years of age. I didn't realize he was that young, which I do have to renew contracts here off camera. Martos, center back slash left back. I'm going to go ahead and add him to the loan list. Eli is another player that's going to be contract expiring in 12 months. I do want to hang on to him, even though I do plan on getting some center backs. So you can see we are extremely thin on the center back position, which, of course, you guys got to see my lineup. This team has quite a bit of strengths, like the goalkeeping position, center mid position, winger position, striking position are pretty good. But as far as everywhere else on the pitch, this team needs help. And like I said, I do plan on spending every bit of the 200 million euros that I decided to give this team. Pozo is another player that is showing great potential, though I am going to go ahead and add him to the loan list. Hopefully he'll grow somewhere else. Romero, I'm going to add him. He is 32 years of age. Hubelong Menge, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to hang on to him. I might not put him out on loan. De La Hoz, I do want to make sure. He is 28 years of age, but I do want to hang on to him because he is the captain in real life. Sergio Gusa, I'm going to go ahead and add him to the transfer list. You can see Apia is showing great potential, though I am trading him to be a left winger, so I am not going to put him on the loan list until I at least trade him to be a winger. Lotso, 24 years of age. Not quite sure what to do with him. I'm not sure if I want to loan list him or transfer list him. He is over 20. Usually as a rule of thumb for me in career mode, if you're 23 or younger, I'll go ahead and loan list you. But if you're older than 23, I usually put you on the transfer list. But considering he is a winger and wingers do grow due to the opposite side glitch, I might hang on to him. I don't know. Same with Romani. I might. Actually, he's 25 years of age. I'm going to go ahead and add him to the transfer list. Thomas Partey, our highest rated player, is an 84, 27 years of age, so we'll get a few seasons out of him. Malero, 75 rated, 26-year-old, can either be a center mid, a CDM, or a center attacking mid. Lucas Barbatoni, the Argentinian, 23 years of age, 75 rated. I do want him eventually to be the starting cam behind Darwin Nunez. Mario Benza, I'm going to go ahead and add him to transfer list. Hopefully we get some money off of him. Adrian Mbarba is a player that plays for this team in real life. They got him from Espanyol, though. I may end up using him in a swap deal to bring in a younger backup winger alongside Francisco Portillo. Mbarba, 28 years of age. Portillo, 30 years of age. Portillo, especially since he's on the last year of his contract, so I may end up using him as a swap deal to get a younger winger, which I'm going to show you guys my short list here pretty soon, but Suso will be our starting winger, 81 rated, 26 years of age, so we'll get a good 4 or 5 seasons out of him. Baptistao, 27-year-old, 78 rated striker. So I am thinking about getting an older, higher rated striker to replace him, which I'll show you guys on the short list. Of Of course, Darwin Nunez, for those of you who have watched my Saarbrücken career mode, knows this guy has great potential, so I can't wait to see him grow. Alvaro Torre is, like I said before, he is showing great potential alongside Darwin Nunez, but I am going to go ahead and add him to the loan list. Ruben Henry, I'm going to go ahead and add him to the loan list as well, even though I don't think he has a whole lot of upside to him. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the inbox here. We are grouped alongside Schalke, Southampton, and Newcastle. They want us to take a look at Mark Ibarra, which we'll do that here pretty soon. Oh, I gotta show you guys objectives. Actually, let me show you guys the group at the preseason tournament real quick. But yeah, we're grouped alongside Schalke, Southampton, Newcastle, Wolfsburg, Werder Bremen, Frankfurt, and Hertha Berlin. All German sides in Group B. We have 2 English sides and a German side that we have to face. Now take a look at it. Now these are pretty reasonable objectives, if I do have to say so myself. I'm actually tickled pink by these objectives. Short term, they want us to sign 4 players in the youth academy assigned to goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and forward positions. They want us to sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to a midfielder or forward position. I do have a good idea who I want to sign for that. Financial, within the same season, sign 2 crucial players and make a profit of 50 million, which I do have a good idea who I want to sign for crucial players. They want us to finish mid-table in the LaLiga Santander, which, with the budget that we have and the players I'm thinking about bringing in, we should be able to achieve that. I don't really care about finishing in a European spot. I do want to finish in the top half of the table, though. In the Copa de España, they want us to reach a round of 32, which I really don't see that being a problem. All we really need to do is win one Copa de España game, and we'll already achieve that. And of course, Continental, we're not in any European competition, but anyway, let's take a look at the youth academy here, and they want us to take a look at Ibarra. You can see I have him trained as a center midfielder. He does have potential up to 94, so I am going to hang on to him. Same with Ramon Ochoa. I am going to train him as a center mid as well, even though he only has 63 potential, so I might not hang on to him, although he is only 15 years old. Frankie Shaw, the Australian center back. He has a potential up to 79. Rory French, a 17-year-old English goalkeeper, 54 rated, has a potential of up to 77. And Berdner is another one like Ochoa I might end up letting go because he only has a potential up to 65, 48 rated at 17 years of age. The Czechian goalkeeper that just not look too good, if I'm being honest, but yeah, that is our youth academy right now. I will be hiring a youth scout, which we already have a decent one in Mario Castillo, so I just need to think about whether or not I want to keep him in Spain or if I want to send him abroad. But we've already taken a look at the youth academy, vision expectations, first scouting report, and Guillermo Rivas is our main scout. But like I said before, this team does need plenty of help, particularly the center back and center mid positions. And also the right back, because we really don't have a true right back. I have Estupinian over there right now, although he's supposed to be a left back. But anyway, I am going to show you guys the short list right now. And as you'll see, it's not exactly short. But anyway, a center mid right here, Nicolas de la Cruz, which I'm going to say that all of these players that I have on my short list are on the last year's contract, so I should be able to get good deals for the players that I want. But De La Cruz is a player that I'm looking at. I'm seriously looking at Emerson here as my new starting right back from Real Betis. And you can see he has the long shot taker and speed dribbler traits. Matias Sriracha, or should I say Matias Sriracha, is another center mid that I'm looking at, possible backup center mid that I want to bring in. He does have the technical dribbler trait. Now here's a guy that's been killing it in real life. I know he's been pretty much all but solidified his place in the English national team for the Qatar World Cup, and that is Fikayo Tomori. He is a player that I'm looking at bringing in from Chelsea. Will possibly be my new starting center back. Now, I am contemplating between two center attacking mids. The first one I'm looking at is James Rodriguez. He is 82 rated. He does have a lot of good traits, but at the same time, his wage bill is just exorbitant. Same with Tomori, so I do have to consider who I want to get. Especially if I do go in for these two, because these two have extremely high wages, which I'm not sure if I want to go in for that. But another center back that I'm looking at is Lucas Martinez Huerta. I believe plays for Fiorentina in real life, though he was linked with Leeds United for a while. You see he has the long passer trait. A backup right back that I'm looking at, or maybe even a possible starting right back, is Gonzalo Montiel. He has the long throw-in and dives into tackles traits. A new backup goalkeeper that I'm possibly looking at in exchange for Fernando is Rui Silva from Granada. And he does have the saves with feet traits, so that is a player that I'm looking at. Diego Rossi is a player that I'm bringing in. He's only 22 years of age. He has a long shot taker, outside foot shot, and technical dribbler traits. I do have him on my shortlist. I do want him to be my backup winger. I have Sinisterra on this list. He is in the final year of his contract, though I am kind of hesitant of looking at him just simply because in FIFA 22 I really did not like using him, so if I don't go in for Sinisterra, I do want to go in for Ezekiel Burko as a backup winger. He is also in the last year of his contract. He's 21 years of age, has finesse shot, playmaker, and technical dribbler traits. Now here's a player that I am thinking about getting for that crucial position in the forward and or midfielder position, and that is Florian Thauvin, one of my all-time favorite FIFA players. You can see he has the finesse shot, flair, long shot taker, and technical dribbler traits. Robin Konk is another player that I'm also thinking about bringing in as a possible starting center back. Plays for Leeds in real life. Does not have any traits though, so he is 6'4", so he would be a giant in the midfield, or should I say in the back of the pitch rather. And here's another player that I'm looking at. He also has a high wage bill. He 82, and let me see what. Yeah, James Rodriguez. That's almost 100 grand more. So Julian Draxler will probably be my new starting cam. I can get him between 25 and 26 million. So he will probably be my new starting center attacking mid until Robertone ends up overtaking him, because I do want Robertone to be my main guy. Now, besides Sriracha and De La Cruz, I'm also looking at Ricky Puig and Yango Herrera. And I'm actually leaning towards Ricky Puig. He is only 20 years of age. I believe in this particular FIFA, he has a potential of up to 88, if I'm not mistaken, so I am leaning towards him. I think he is 75 rated, so he is around the same rating as Malero, so Puig may possibly be the guy that I'm looking at, although I may end up getting Herrera or even Zaracho as well, I don't know. And like I said before, I am thinking about bringing a new starting striker, possibly an older one, Cedric Bakambu. Used to play for Villarreal. On here, he plays for Beijing Guoan. But he is, I believe, 80 rated, so he will do good for us up until Darwin Nunez overtakes him. Another backup center back option is Guzman Corujo, 73 rated. He does have the leadership quality, so I am thinking about bringing him as a backup center back. And Pochettino is another one that I'm possibly bringing, a cheap backup center mid option. And he only has a release clause of 8 million, though I think I can get him for less than half of that, so... But yeah, those are some of the options that I'm thinking about bringing in, and like I said, I do want to make the most of my money that I do have, and trying to think if there's something else I want to tell you guys. I don't think there is. I think that pretty much covers it. Though I do want to show you guys player attributes here real quick before I end the video. As a matter of fact, that is where I'm going to end the video. I'm going to show you guys player attributes and stats here real quick, like usual. You can go ahead and pause the video for any player that you want to look at specifically. But yeah, I'm looking to have a lot of fun with this career mode. I had a lot of fun with this team on FIFA 20, and I plan on having fun with this team again on FIFA 21. But yeah, hope you guys will enjoy this journey. I do think this career mode will be at least 3 seasons long, maybe even 4, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. But I need to figure out when and where I want to send my scouts. I do want to get another scout if I can. And I want to see how much I can improve the team as much as I can, so... But, yeah, like I said at the very beginning, this is a team that I've had a soft spot for. I'm tickled pink that and Girona. Girona is another team I have a soft spot for. As a matter of fact, all 3 promoted teams this season, Almería, Valladolid, and Girona, I really like all 3 of those teams, and I'm very happy to see them back in the Liga. Hopefully all 3 of them will survive, although I think at the time of recording this, I don't think any of them are in the bottom 3 right now. Girona might be, but I don't remember offhand. But hopefully all 3 of them survive, including Almeria. But yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to this. I know I'm looking forward to taking over this team and seeing how far I can take these guys, this particular club. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are going to be enjoying this series. And I'll see you guys again next time.